folks, welcome back. Well, we are here with a lantern project, and this here is an Embury little air pilot. Yeah, these are great, and of course super tough, like all freaking air pilots. And I love the freaking Art Deco, like what is it? What is the building in New York? I forget. Is it the New York Times? No, I don't know. But yeah, it's got some dents to deal with. Got some dents here and some pretty major ones here. And yeah, I'm gonna try my hand at getting them back out. And why am I doing so many Emburys in a row? Well, I got an Embury buddy that loves his Emburys, and every time I grab one, I kind of want to slip it in into the rotation, get it all cleaned up because he likes them. I mean, he likes a lot of them. So we're gonna see what we can do with this one and see if this will be something that he wants. He likes them all. All right, so yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's still got some original paint on it, and I believe this. I'm gonna take this paint. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it's completely gone. Great color, man. These are these are beautiful when they're like, when they're when they're untouched. The original paint's beautiful. But see, I don't have anything in my collection. I'm sorry. I do have one of the other air pilots, the full size air pilot, that is kind of pristine. So that's the only one I have, and that's just to represent that model for me. Other than that, I like to buy them like this and make them my own by working on them. So if I get something that like I can't play with in here for a couple of hours, it's like I don't get to know it. It's like having somebody in your house that you don't know. That's why you don't see any pristine lanyards come through here. When you do, it's pretty much a quick turnover where I will check them out and think they're cool and play with them a little bit, and then I will find them a new home. But okay, so here we are. We are gonna play with this, and it's got a little wizard globe in it. We'll find something plop in there. All right, you pretty much always find Embury little hair pilots with little wizard globes in them. They made a million of these globes. Not as many of the whisker globes. Because Dietz was Dietz was a giant. They really were. They ended up buying Embury out at one point. All right, well, here we are. Let's dig into this thing and see if we can get some dents out. All right, so let me get this bail off. Oh, that's a little loose. Okay, I'll get this bail off of here. That'll clean up just fine. No paint on that. Okay, that's good. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. We'll put that with the others. Nice. We got something. Got something I can turn in here. All right, let's see here. Yeah, see, this is the way I like to find them. Messy. Ooh, man. There's some shit. So if there's any ham guys or any radio guys watching this video, so I hear a lot of references to from ham guys about microwave oven transformers. And since microwaves are like, there's like a billion of them, like at junkyards and shit, but apparently there is a lot of people that say these transformers are awesome to grab them out and do other things with them. So they must have something to do with, oh, that's coming right off. Must have something to do with like building transmitters or receivers or something that makes them sought after like that. Leave a comment. All right, nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, nothing wrong with that wick. Put that right back in there. Nothing wrong with that either. And of course, inside the tank is pristine. No bonus wicks, but that looks just great in there. That's excellent.
Okay, this is NM2K. Good evening, everybody. Been several weeks since I've been able to check into the net. So it's good to be back. Signals are okay.
Oh yeah, it's gonna clean up really nice. It's gonna clean up nice. I don't know about our dents. It's not gonna be perfect, I'll tell you that. I am not a body man or anything. But I do have an understanding of what it would take to bend them back. I got a couple of ideas. Well, I could take this out, but I don't think I'm going to have to. I don't want to leave. I don't want to make tool marks in that. Even though it's got a gigantic dent in it, and I don't want to put tool marks in it. I may have to take it out in order to maybe get at this. Well, we'll see. We'll see how I'm going to be able to get at that. Alright, I want to play with this. I'm going to play with these dents a little bit. Let's see. Alright, let's see. See what we can do here. It's a wood dowel, so minimal minimal tool marks left behind for sure. I gotta get you out of the way of my hammer. There we go. Oh, that's better. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. Oh, man. Let's see. Split my dowel. Son of a gun. Darn it. Oh, now that this is compromised, I'll just keep using it. There we go. It's coming out.
And is an 80 meter probably 20,
Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. God, you can't even barely notice. Awesome. That is awesome. You can notice on the bottom there a little bit, but we don't need to get that dent out. This is the bottom. That'll be fine. Any try to push in on that, we might put a crease in it that may generate a crack. We don't want that. All right. Now, let's see what we can do here. Use the same down, see. Pry it up a little bit. All right, I think we did pretty good, man. Yeah, pretty good without dismantling and taking the chimney out of this. But it's a lot less severe. So is that. Look at that. How's that? Very cool. I don't think we need to do anything else to that. And by the way, looking at, there's going to be some nice tin underneath here. And underneath this oxidation here. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty. But now we got to get the paint off it. So let me see if there's any big chunks that I can get off. That won't slow down the paint removal. I'm doing the oven method. Look back at a couple videos, probably with like a month or two before this one. The last couple months before this video, before you're seeing this. I'm sure there's a video of me doing the paint remove, the oven method with the Easy Off. So what I do is, I'll go in there right now and I'm going to turn the oven on to 350. And I'll put this on a pan. And I'll throw it in the oven for about 4 minutes. And I'll pull it out, it'll be nice and toasty hot. And I'll spray the Easy Off on it and you'll see it react immediately and change all funky colors as it does its Easy Off thing. So, then I'll turn the oven off and throw it back in the oven for like 10 minutes. And pull it out and go under hot water with a brush. And the paint comes off. And even the method's been really working well, even with some of the super pesky paints like the reds, the metallic gold and metallic silver. What a pain in the ass those paints are. Okay, so this is going to be excellent. So we'll do the oven method, and then I'll come in here and I'll play with these. Actually, you know what? The oven method does not take long, so I'm back in here like a half an hour. In that time, I'll be able to get my dinner prepped. I don't know what I'm having yet, but that's the fun part. Search the freezer, search the fridge, We'll find something. Man, Embury's, man. Solid as a rock. They probably did body work on a freaking 58 Chevy with this thing. That's why it got this little dent. I mean, you just use this for super tough, man. And you saw me beating on it with a hammer. But I'm really happy with that result there. And I can see there's a little bit of wear on where the dent was. So it was dented like that for quite a while. And it's going to sit level and everything else. Cool. All right, we'll be back in a few. Yeah, look at that. That worked like a champ. All it took was one application. Yeah. Cool thing is, too, is that bright colors show dents less than dark does. But, yeah, this dents look a lot better than they did. And I'll leave it at that. Especially that, man. I'm really happy with that. It's great. Barely noticeable. And I don't want to go any more on that. I do. I do. I never want to stop till it's perfect, but I'm not going to get it perfect. So, yeah, I think bench grinder's going to bring all this tin out of here. Yeah. This oxidation is not too bad. Just up here, it's a little chewy, but it'll clean up fine. Is that a dent there too? Yeah, it is. No, I ain't getting that out. Unless you do like the M80 method, or put a firecracker inside. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the bench grinder now, and we're gonna see a drastic improvement. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. And we'll clean this up, and this, and this, and that. And cool. All right, I'll be back in a flash. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Very nice. That oxidation's coming out. Nice. Nice, nice. Gonna go to a junk bit now. Awesome. I knew it was going to clean up. Didn't think it would clean up that well, though. So little steel wall in here. It's going to look great. Okay. Junk bit time. Get the last of this nasty oxidation off of here. Give the little air pilot something to smile about. All right, let's get at it. Man, oh man, look at this baby shaping up. So now we're going to go to a wheel, and then the pointy bit, and on from there. Man, this is really turning out nice, and it's weird from like all the things that I've had to repair on things. Usually they take me hours or days, many hours and many days. This is only going to take a couple hours, which is unfortunate because I do enjoy doing this, every minute of it. Yeah, you should, but I mean, I edit out a lot of swearing and you know, disappointment and things like that. But for the most part, I really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. And the only reason I get, you know, I swear and stuff like that because it's things I did, and it's my fault, and I feel bad for, you know, screwing shit up. But okay, here we go. Wire wheel, gonna get in all the cracks and everything, and then yeah, you know the drill. No pun intended. Okay, I see an issue here. I've never had that problem before. There's a wire coming out of the globe guard there. Or the globe plate. The globe guard coming out of the globe plate. But this could be... I may have to take this off to repair that. Unless I can... There we go. Get that back in there like that. Pinch that up. Yeah. There's like no way to access that. Well. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Alright, that ain't coming out now. Okay. Alright, back at the wire wheel. Nice. All right, now I need a new supply of 800 grits up here. Last couple projects I've done, these has really used up a lot of them. Yikes. So, gonna go to 800 grit now. And then steel wool, and it's gonna look so nice with some steel wool on it. Yeah. Something funky going on with this whole setup here. I don't know what it is, but something's not right. I think it's all right when there's a globe in it and it's on there, but something's off. Yeah, we'll get to it. Okay. All right. Here we go. 800 grit. Let's do it. Someone stopped recording on me. I don't know what you missed there. I was probably when I was into the steel woolen, I would assume. Look at that, man. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on here. A little bend in it, but that's really not. No, man, that's kind of a shit. Yeah, that one's all fucked up. Oh, look at there's that coming out. Son of a gun. Okay. No, that's locked in place now. Now I just gotta figure out how I can bend this shit back with it on there. And one of these little hinge tabs is, that's weird. I don't think it's going to be noticeable with a globe in there. It just looks weird to me looking down from the top, but I think it'll be fine with a globe in it. I'll stick with that. All right, now we're gonna treat it. We are gonna treat it. So this is a little piece of dowel that is for this very purpose. So you could get that up out of the way and you can deal with things like that. You should probably watch me struggle with this thing through this video, but that's because I don't want to put a tool mark in that one little tiny part. Oh well. Okay, let's oil it up. So it looks all nice and shiny. A lot of people would rather it like this, all shiny and new looking, but you'll see. You're not going to see it on the bottom here, but you will see where the patina comes right back out. You can see all the freckles. All the freckles coming back out. And the patina and the wear and the blemishes and everything else. See that? You ain't this color right away. All right, let's oil it up. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, see all that? Yeah. Rather than it be all shiny and new looking, it's here having a story to tell, but it is immaculately clean. Clean, clean, clean. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. All right, so let's get this all ready to go. Right. Yeah, the wick's a little funky. It was really stiff, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but it wasn't feeding through. Inside the burner looks all right, but the little piece of the brass sheath inside the burner was kind of sticking out. So maybe that's the issue. But problem solved with the box of wicks. Yeah. Now. Well, I cleaned the wick. I could have sworn I brought it in here. What did I do with it? What's happening here? Something's a little off. It's weird. Now, looks like the globe plate might be a little bent, but I see the globe is making contact all the way around, so we're good. All right, look at that. Beautiful. All right. We are done. Well, there we have it. That's a lot less prominent. Yeah, okay. And that's almost undetectable. I mean, you look at that, you can barely tell. I'm happy with that. Happy, considering what we started with here, man. A big old dented, dirty old mess. Rusty old mess. And we're done. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this Embury little air pilot. And, folks, thank you so much for stopping by the lab once again for another Embury in it. Yeah, lots of Emburys, but it's all right. There's a reason to it. There's a method to my madness here. But don't you worry. I got all kinds of very interesting projects coming up. Folks, that's going to do it for me. And until next time, don't you go change it.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.